will represent case studies and real-world applications. Our presentation will cover practical examples and applications of AI, providing practice. Finally, on day 5, Utpal Roy, professor at Vishwavidyalaya Santiniketan, will explore future trends and research opportunities, giving us a glimpse into the future of AI and exciting research avenues that lie ahead. We are indeed fortunate to have such an illustrious panel of speakers.
এই যে লাইট নিয়েছে, এবার লাল হয়েছে, এবার লাইট নিয়েছে, ঠিক আছে? এবার এখানে যেতে হবে আস্তে করে।
It is our privilege to introduce Dr. Partho Sarkar, the esteemed principal of JIS College of Engineering. Dr. Sarkar is a distinguished academic leader with an exemplary career spanning several decades. His profound expertise in engineering and technology, coupled with his visionary leadership, has been instrumental in shaping the academic and research landscape at JIS College of Engineering. Dr. Sarkar has made significant contributions to the field of engineering education through his dedication to fostering innovation, research excellence, and holistic development among students and faculty. Under his guidance, the college has achieved numerous milestones, establishing itself as a hub of academic excellence and cutting edge research. As we commence this program today on explainable AI in healthcare, we are honored to have Dr. Sarkar's unwavering support and encouragement. His commitment to advancing knowledge and nurturing future leaders in technology is inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Partha Sarkar. Now, I would like to request Dr. Sarkar to share his experience with us. Sir?
আপনার মোবাইল কিছু করবেন না, ব্যাক করে
Thank you, Ritika.
আমি হ্যান্ডেল।
Very good afternoon to all present in this virtual platform. A warm greetings from the JIS College of Engineering, Kalyani. I, on behalf of JIS family, welcome you all in this virtual faculty development program. I am honored to welcome you all to this virtual faculty development program on explainable AI in healthcare, scheduled from today till 5th July. This event promises to be a remarkable convergence of academicians and industry professionals aimed at exploring the cutting edge advancements and application of explainable AI in the healthcare sector. At JIC, we are committed to fostering an environment of academic excellence and innovation. Our institution is renowned for its dedication to provide quality education and nurturing the intellectual growth of our students. We strive to create a dynamic and inclusive learning environment that empowers our students to excel in their respective fields.
24% ওটাও কম আছে।
Our in Kalyani is well equipped with state-of-the-art facilities and a vibrant academic community that is always eager to embrace new challenges and opportunities. Our artificial intelligence and machine learning department, that is CSC AML department, is at the forefront of technological innovation. It is dedicated to advancing the field through cutting-edge research, industry collaboration, and curriculum that blends theoretical knowledge with practical application. The department focuses on equipping students with the skills and expertise needed to thrive in the rapidly evolving The CST department, that is Computer Science and Technology Department, is another cornerstone of our institution. It is committed to produce highly skilled professionals who are adept at solving complex problems using advancing computing technology. The department emphasizes a strong foundation in computer science principles coupled with hands-on experience and industry exposure. The faculty development program on explainable AI in healthcare is a testament to our commitment to continuous learning and professional development. Our next 5 days we will delve into the methodologies and real-world applications of explainable AI. The program features expert-led sessions, interactive workshop, and panel discussion designed to provide you the comprehensive insights into the transformative technology. Already, the 5 days program have already been described by our anchor Chirag about the 5 days where the experts and from where they are coming. You will have the opportunity to engage with leading researchers and practitioners, fostering knowledge exchange and collaboration. We believe that this program will not only enhance your understanding of explainable AI, but also inspire new ideas and approaches that can be applied in our own work. In closing, I extend my heartfelt thanks to all participants, speakers, and organizers for making this event possible. I am confident that this program will be a valuable and enriching experience for everyone involved. Let us seize the opportunity to learn, collaborate, and innovate together. Thank you, and I wish all the productive and enlightening program for the coming 5 days. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful words. Now, I would like to introduce our respected Dr. Sitanath Biswas, sir, HOD of CST AIML and CST Department. Dr. Sitanath Biswas, sir, is a distinguished academic and the head of the department for both CST AIML and CST. With an extensive background in research and education, Dr. Biswas has been instrumental in advancing the fields of AI and ML through his innovative teaching methodologies, groundbreaking research, and dedicated mentorship. His leadership and vision continue to inspire students and faculty alike, fostering an environment of excellence and cutting-edge exploration in the realm of computer science. Now I would request him to deliver his speech.
না না কোনো ব্যাপার না। বাইরে গিয়ে খাইয়ে দে।
Yeah, thanks, Chirag. First of all, I'd like to extend my sincere thanks to everyone for joining us this session. Esteemed principal, sir, my dear participant from the industry and academia, my dear colleagues, my dear students, welcome you all to this 5 days faculty development program on explainable AI in healthcare. I would like to tell you a few points which are very important, that we are going to have a day-wise attendance and feedback system. Along with that, we will have day-wise assessment. So in that assessment, you will be having 10 questions, and you need to complete the assessment by every day 7 p.m. And the assessment link will be shared to you via this chat messages, as well as we will put the link to the WhatsApp group as well. So we request you to please complete the assessment every day by 7 p.m. So I would not like to take much of your time because already the speaker has joined, Dr. Sujata Das has joined with us, and we will start the session as soon as possible. So once again, I would like to extend my sincere thanks for joining the faculty development program. Thank you so much. Over to Ritika.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful insights. Now, I would like to request Saswati Rakshit ma'am,
Yeah.
Professor of Computer Science and Technology Department, Coordinator for Faculty Development Program, to share a few thoughts with us. Ma'am?
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this faculty development program on explainable AI in healthcare. In this program, we
Ma'am, you
all
are on mute.
okay. Okay, sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this faculty development program on explainable AI in healthcare. In this program, we will explore the basics importance of AI, XAI, techniques for interpreting and explaining AI models, real-world case studies of XAI in healthcare, challenges and potential solutions in implementing XAI, our insights and knowledge to help you incorporate explainable AI into your AI advancements, both intelligent and transparent. Thank you for joining us. Let's have an insightful and
Ma'am,
productive
I think so you
session.
have got mute.
Thank you for joining us. Let's have an insightful and productive session. Thank you, everyone. Okay, Ritika, now you can continue.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, me too.
Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce our esteemed speaker for the day.
Sujata madam.
Dr. Sujata Das holds the position of professor at the Information Technology School of Engineering and Technology, Nagaland University, Dimapur campus, Nagaland, India. Bringing more than 3 decades of dedicated service in teaching and mentoring students, she has been honored with the prestigious titular fellowship from the Association of Commonwealth Universities, United Kingdom. As a testament to her global contributions, she served as
Sir,
a
YouTube
visiting
देखो ना काज
professor
करছে
in the
किना
Computer Science Department at the University of Manitoba, Canada. With a prolific academic record, she has authored over 200 technical papers published in esteemed international journals and conference proceedings, and edited book chapters by reputed publishers such as Springer, Elsevier, IEEE, IGI Global USA, and Wiley. Dr. Das boasts 10 patents, 2 copyright, numerous textbooks, and edited books to her
हाँ चिराग
credit.
1 मिनट के लिए ड्रॉप हो जाओ
She
सुजाता
is
मैडम मैं
actively
ज्वाइन नहीं करा
engaged
पा
in
रहा हूँ
professional
एक खाली
associations
चाहिए
and is a life member of renowned
अरे
international
1 मिनट के
bodies
लिए ड्रॉप
like
हो जाओ
ACM,
हाँ
IRSS,
क्योंकि सुजाता मैडम को ज्वाइन
CSI,
नहीं करा पा रहा हूँ
IMS, OITS,
आप थोड़ा
OMS,
ड्रॉप हो जाओ 1 मिनट के लिए स्लॉट खाली होगा
IAC,
तो मैं उनको अंदर
SIT,
डाल दूंगा
and IST. She holds a senior membership in IEEE, serving as a reviewer and associate editor
चलिए
for
सुजाता वो
approximately
देखो नहीं
15
ये हो जाता
international journals,
ड्रॉप हो जाता मैं
including
सुजाता मैडम को
prestigious
ऐड कर दूंगा
publications like World Scientific Bioinformatics, Springer, IEEE Access, Inner Science, and Science Direct. She significantly contributes to the scholarly review process.
আপনি
Dr.
একবার
Das has been honored with various national and international awards and serves on the editorial board of around 10 international journals. Her global presence extends to delivering keynote
अरे
speeches,
यहाँ से उठाइए
invited talks, and chairing special sessions at international conferences in India and overseas. Her research expertise encompasses biomedical
हाँ
and
ज्वाइन करें
healthcare,
थक 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 ज्वाइन
machine
करें
learning, deep learning, data science, big data analytics, bioinformatics, and intelligent agents. So, without further ado, I would like to officially uh, start and commence today's event and like to request ma'am to please continue with the event.
अरे चिराग बुरा मत मानना क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम ये है कि हमारा 100 फील हो चुका है और स्लॉट नहीं है सॉरी 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 हाँ थोड़ा लाइन पे रहो मैं तुम्हें ज्वाइन कराऊंगा
আরে ও অ্যাঙ্কর তো জয়েন না করলে ঋতিকা কনফিউজড হয়ে যাবে, ওদের স্পিচ আলাদা তো। ঋতিকা
ম্যাম
স্মার্ট আছে, ম্যানেজ করে নিতে পারবে।
I believe ma'am is having some technical issues. I can see that she is joined already with us.
No, no,
Ma'am, can you?
she has raised hand. Please talk to her. I think she has
Mhm.
raised hand.
Okay, okay.
You lost your network হয়েছিল, হয়ে ঠিক হয়ে গেল।
হ্যাঁ পরিচিত, আমি দেখলাম তো এক্ষুনি ছিল। ହଁ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଜଏନ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ, ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖିଲି, ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଥିଲେ ମିଟିଂ ରେ। ହଁ ଆପଣ କେତେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଆମେ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡକ୍ସନ ଦେଲୁ, ଏତେ ଲମ୍ବା, ମୁଁ ତାକୁ କହିବି ଆଉ ଥରେ ରିପିଟ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ। ହଁ 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 ହଁ। আমি এটা কাজ করবো, আমি কাল না না এটা স্পিকার দিয়ে দেবো। স্পিকার দিয়ে দিন তো স্যার, এটা বন্ধ করে এটাকে অফ করে দিন, স্পিকার দিন। এটা দাঁড়ান দাঁড়ান, এটা এটা ইয়ে করলেই বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে অটোমেটিক।
ঠিক আছে, সমস্যা নেই। আরে আমি ইয়ে করে স্পিকারে চলে এসছে, স্পিকারে ফুল করে দিচ্ছি, বাট ব্যাটারিটা দেখে।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, কোনো চাপ
নিয়ে নেবে, অসুবিধা নেই। 37 আছে, স্পিকার দেওয়াই আছে, কেউ বলছে না কিছু এখনো।
Ritika,
মিউটে আছে।
Ritika, can you hear me?
Yes.
Joining. She had some technical issues and she's joining now. Okay. Hello.
Okay, sir.
And once she join, I give you the green signal. Then you please introduce once again her. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hello. हाँ मुझे allow करने मुझे देख लिये बेचा संगे संगे से तोरा अपना join थी लेवे क्या करे?
চিরাগ বোধহয় কোনো জয়েন করতে পারছে না।
ঠিক ঠিক আছে ম্যাডাম, just 1 minute, give me 1 minute. হুম হুম এই দেখুন তো শুভেন্দুতে জয়েন করা আছে আমাদের কলেজ থেকে, কে কে জয়েন করেছে দেখুন তো। একটু একটু বলুন না শুভেন্দুদাকে, ও আপনি
অসীম স্যার, শুভেন্দু স্যারকে একটু ফোন করে বলুন না জিমিটটা থেকে বেরিয়ে যেতে, আমাদের পার্টিসিপেন্টস মানে স্পিকার জয়েন করাতে পারছি না।
শুভদিন।
আমার ফোনে হটস্পট। চিরাগ চিরাগ শুভশ্রীকে বের করা হয়েছে, অনলকে বলে বেরিয়ে যেতে না।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
অনলকে বলছি বেরিয়ে যেতে।
হ্যাঁ কোলে স্যার আপনি একটু ইয়ে করে যান না, মিটিংটা ছেড়ে দিন না, মানে 100 জন হয়ে গেছে, আমার স্পিকার জয়েন করতে পারছি না, জাস্ট একটুখানির জন্য, তারপর আমি আপনাকে কল করে জয়েন করাচ্ছি। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ থ্যাংক ইউ থ্যাংক ইউ।
আমি অনলকেও বলেছি।
ড্রপ করে দিয়েছেন।
বেশি নিমন্ত্রণ করে এই অবস্থা হলো স্যার।
এই তো জয়েন করে গেছে, দাঁড়ান দাঁড়ান। হ্যাঁ থ্যাংক ইউ থ্যাংক ইউ থ্যাংক ইউ।
Hello, Sitanath. Am I audible?
Yes ma'am, I can hear you. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay, Ritika?
Yes, sir.
Please introduce her once again.
Yes, sir.
Then ma'am, our respected
Okay.
principal sir is also there with us now, Dr. Partho Sarkar. You are very, I know you know him very
Namaskar,
well.
sir. Namaskar. Namaskar, sir.
Okay, Ritika, will you please start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. Now, I would like to introduce our esteemed speaker for the day, Dr. Sujata Das, professor at Information Technology School of Engineering and Technology, Nagaland University, Dimapur Campus, Nagaland, India. Bringing more than 3 decades of dedicated service in teaching and mentoring students, she has been honored with the prestigious titular fellowship from the Association of Commonwealth Universities, United Kingdom. As a testament to her global contributions, she served as a visiting professor in the Computer Science Department at the University of Manitoba, Canada. With a prolific academic record, she has authored over 200 technical papers published in esteemed international journals and conference proceedings, and edited book chapters by reputed publishers such as Springer, Elsevier, IEEE, IGI Global USA, and Wiley. Dr. Das boasts 10 patents, 2 copyright, numerous textbooks, and edited books to her credit. She is actively engaged in professional associations and is a life member of renowned international bodies like ACM, IRSS, CSI, IMS, OITS, OMS, IACSIT, and IST. She holds a senior membership in IEEE, serving as a reviewer and associate editor for approximately 15 international journals, including prestigious publications like World Scientific, Bioinformatics, Springer, IEEE Access, Inter Science, and Science Direct. She significantly contributes to the scholarly review process. Dr. Das has been honored with various national and international awards and serves on the editorial boards of around 10 international journals. Her global presence extends to delivering keynote speeches, invited talks, and chairing special sessions at international conferences in India and overseas. Her research expertise encompasses biomedical and healthcare, machine learning, deep learning, data science, big data analytics, bioinformatics, and intelligent agents. Now, without further ado, I would like to request ma'am to please share her thoughts with us. Ma'am?
Thank you, Ritika, for such a nice introduction. So before I start my lecture, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizer, particularly Sitanath. Sitanath is my scholar, and I know him. He's very hardworking, and definitely he'll be doing a lot of. He'll prove himself as an asset for the JIS. So I think I should start my lecture because it's already 3:30. So shall I start?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay. So now I'm sharing my slide.
না না
सुबह से चलो हम दोनों भी घूम के आते हैं थोड़े देर बाद। वो लाइव क्या लिए लाइव पे चलेगा तुम्हारी नेट ठीक
ना म्यूट আছে অসুবিধা নেই লাইভ चल रहा है मैम यहाँ पे नयाल वाला लिख दिया ना
माय गॉड आपका
Sitanath, is it visible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Visible? Okay.
You can make it full screen, ma'am, and
Okay.
for the
Thank
better
you.
network connection, you can turn off
Yes,
your
yes,
video.
I'm doing. Yes,
If you
sir.
want
Yeah,
discussion.
I'll do that. Yeah. Okay.
यहाँ से कहीं भी म्यूट होगा। अब अभिनव को फोन लगा बोलो म्यूट करने के लिए। यही तो माइक दिखा रहे थे बंद कर दो।
I mean, the nitty gritty, I mean, why it is happening, how it is happening, why should I use it, and if the error is happening, why, and where I should make some changes. So, all of this, I mean, a better idea and knowledge can be gained through this explanation, explainable AI. So, now let me take you to the significance or goals of XI. So this particular diagram represents the core principles of XAI, which focus on how it enhances various aspects of the machine learning model and their interaction with the stakeholders. Now you see, we have, I mean, through explainable AI, XAI, we are gaining transparency, and transparency helps us, helps the stakeholders. I mean, the stakeholders can ask, they could know or they could understand the model's decisions in terms of the formats and languages. Similarly, it provides what another principle, another component, which is causality. And this causality speaks about do the predicted changes in the output due to input perturbations also occur in the actual system. I mean, if you change something in the input, how it affects or how does it affect the output, or whether any type of changes occur to the output or not. So we can also know from this XAI. I mean, if we use it, then we could get this information. Similarly, it helps us to obtain or attain the privacy in the system. Can the protection of sensitive user information be guaranteed? So we have most of the time we use a lot of sensitive data. Similarly, sensitive information used to form or they used to we get from the problem. So sensitive problems like your healthcare problems or your problems like space research, all of this where you need a lot of privacy. So this XAI can help you to obtain this one. And similarly, fairness, it can help you to see whether the model decisions are fair over protected groups. And another one is trust building, very, very important. So how confident are the human users in working this system? So that is also very important to achieve. And another one is usability. How capable is the system to provide a safe and effective environment for users to perform their task? So, and the last one is reliability. We have to know the system or the model, what we are developing, how robust it is against the changes in parameters and inputs. So if you are going to change something, the given inputs or the parameters, how effectively, how robust your system is to to handle all these changes. So these are the significance, or you can say the core principles of XAI. And next one is, why it is not moving? Sorry, it's not moving. My slide is, hello.
Yes, I can hear you now.
This slide is not moving. Slide number 5 is visible to all of you?
Yeah, 5 number slide.
Visible, no?
Visible.
But I'm not able to move forward.
Can you
Shall I stop sharing again and I will say again? Yes, I'll do that. Yes. Sixth one is visible. Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible now.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Visible.
Visible, no? Just because I mean, my internet is not very strong here. So that's why I'm quite apprehensive.
Yes, ma'am. It's visible now.
So now let me take you to the motivation. Yeah. What is the motivation behind this technology XAI? So there are several key motivations you can find behind the development of this XAI. Ethically, it is important to ensure that AI systems operate fairly and transparently, avoiding biases that could harm individuals or groups. Many regulations like European General Data Protection Regulation, which is the strongest privacy and security law in the world, also required for AI systems to provide explanations for the decision making, confidence, and encourages the use of AI in various applications. Then we will discuss about the key concepts in explainable AI. You can find three key concepts: explainability, interpretability, and transparency. So, in the context of artificial intelligence, it is crucial to distinguish between these three concepts. These terms, while related, refer to different aspects of making AI more comprehensible to users. So, the explainability concept, it provides reasons for AI decisions. Why did the AI make a particular prediction or classification? This kind of questions can be answered through this concept. For example, in a credit scoring system, explainability might involve outlining that an applicant's credit history and income level. So these two are the key factors in the approval approval decision or decision making for this credit score system. And second one is the concept interpretability. It refers to the extent to which a human can understand the relationship between input variables and the model's predictions. For instance, in the same credit scoring system, interpretability would mean understanding how changes in income or credit history could influence the likelihood of approval. So it's about making the model's behavior predictable. And the third one, transparency. It involves disclosing how the AI system functions, internal functionality, including its structure, algorithms, and the data used. So it is about revealing the internal workings of the model. For example, showing stakeholders the exact data and algorithms used in the training model. So you can also able to show that if you have this and characteristics, or if you have the XAI system, then you could able to do this. Then what is the difference between these three concepts? So the difference, the key difference lies in their focus. Explainability helps us specific decisions when we take specific decision on a particular problem. And interpretability ensures that the model's overall behavior is understandable without delving into specific decision instances. And when we compare explainability with transparency, as you know, explainability focuses on providing reasons for specific outputs, whereas transparency focuses on exposing the system's internal mechanism and data. So these are the differences, as well as the how these three concepts help us to understand the model in a better way. And next, let me give you a Venn diagram. Just it's a pictorial representation of the three concepts. And through this pictorial diagram, this Venn diagram, we can able to understand the distinction between these three concepts. So the three circle shows, the orange one shows explainability, and the green one shows interpretability, and the this purple one shows transparency. As you know, explainability speaks about clear causal reasoning behind AI decisions. Interpretability says comprehensible internal mechanisms and logic. Through this, we can get this information. And transparency makes the whole model open, visible of the AI operations, what is going on inside. It could be visible through that. So when we, suppose you have a system where you can achieve explainability and interpretability. So these two, when you are having these two concepts or these two characteristics, then you could able to achieve explainable and interpretable. That means your model could able to achieve explainable and interpretability. They can capable of providing you. The model could able to explain the decision making, whatever happened, and also could able to interpret the working. And similarly, when you find there these two, if your model has achieved interpretability as well as transparency, so the model could able to the model has the capability of comprehensible internal mechanisms and logic, and at the same time the model has the capability of visibility of AI operations. So both of these could help your model to achieve the strength of these two mechanisms. Similarly, explainability and transparency. These two again, if the model achieve, they could able to provide you the capability of these two techniques. And the middle, the center one, where you find the intersection of all three, and the core one, that can give you the power of all the three concepts. That combines all these three concept or attributes, and providing the causal reasoning, then comprehensible internal mechanism, and operational openness or operational openness. So these three can be you can achieve through this. So now if I take an example of healthcare example, so we can interpret the example in this way. A healthcare artificial intelligence model could able to explain its diagnostic decision in an understandable way, and also allows inspection of its internal logic, and operates transparently with clear documentation of its processes. So now all these three could help us to achieve a healthcare model, or any the model of any domain, through which you could able to understand how and why they have taken the decision. You can understand that. Also, the internally how the logic operates, you could able to visualize that, and also, I mean, you could able to interpret the output in the way you want. So these are the different advantages of having XAI. Again, same thing happened. I don't understand. Hello, my slide is visible. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Visible.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Then let me take you to another, the next comparison of traditional AI and XAI. So, which is very important. We must know what is the difference or how your traditional AI is different from XAI. So, the key differences between traditional AI and XAI are I mean, the traditional AI, generally we refer the traditional AI as black box model. So this means their decision-making processes are not transparent, and users cannot easily understand how outputs are derived. So that is why we call it a black box model. While these models can be very powerful and accurate, especially with complex tasks and large data sets, but they pose significant challenges in terms of transparency, interpretability, and trust. So users may find it difficult to diagnose errors or biases, and there is a lack of clarity about how decisions are made. So this is the main weaknesses, or you can say the issues lies with traditional AI. And when we go for XAI, so XAI focuses on creating transparent models where the decision making process is understandable to users. This approach enhances transparency and trust, making it easier to detect errors and mitigate biases. XI models are designed to provide insights into their decisions, ensuring compliance with ethical standards and regulations. However, this transparency can sometimes come at the cost of accuracy or complexity, as simplifying a model to make it more interpretable might reduce its performance on very complex tasks. So, this is the weakness of XAI. So, the key differences between these two are, how each approach handles decision transparency, model complexity, and user trust and compliance. So traditional AI excels in performance but falls short in transparency, whereas XAI aims to balance these two, interpretability with effective decision making. So this is the key difference between these two. And now I'll take you to a very interesting, topic, which is techniques for explainable AI. What are the techniques generally now we are using? What are the most popular techniques we are using now to to implement or to use this XAI technique? In explainable AI, Various techniques are employed to make models understandable. But these techniques are broadly divided into three categories. First one is model agnostic techniques. Second one is local interpretability methods. Third one is model specific techniques. So if we discuss about model agnostic techniques, you will find the model agnostic techniques work with any AI model, and it provides insights into how inputs affect outputs without needing to understand the model's internal workings. And the examples include feature importance, partial difference plots, permutation importance. And second one is local interpretability methods. I'll come to that later. First, I will explain these three features and then I'll come to the second one. Local interpretability methods, which focus on explainable, which focus on explaining individual predictions rather than the model as a whole, and allowing us to see why a specific decision was made. Examples for this local interpretability methods are LIME and SAP, LIME and SAP. Local interpretable model agnostic explanations is LIME, and SAPly additive explanations. And the last one is model specific techniques, which is designed for particular types of models and take advantage of their unique structures for particular types of, unique structures such as decision trees, rule extraction, attention mechanisms. So now we'll discuss a little bit, about model agnostic techniques. Model agnostic techniques are flexible tools and that can be used with any AI model. And the feature importance measures the contribution of each input features to the model's predictions, helping identifying the most influential features. And second one is partial dependence plots, illustrate the effect of a single feature on the predicted outcome while averaging out the influence of other features, which is useful for visualizing feature impact. And third one is permutation importance. It estimates feature importance by measuring the change in the model's performance after permuting the feature values. And observing the effect on model performance, providing insights into the feature's role in the model's predictions. So these three are the three characteristics of this model agnostic techniques. So we could achieve these three if we apply this model agnostic techniques in our machine learning, along with the machine learning model. And the second one is local interpretability methods. LIME is the example. Local interpretable model agnostic explanation. Hello? Huh? Okay, I'll check it. Okay, thank you. So now, this local interpretability methods, the example I have taken here is LIME. LIME is local interpretable model agnostic explanations, the full form. It's a powerful technique for understanding individual predictions. It works by approximating the model locally around the instance of interest with a simpler interpretable model. The process involves perturbing the input data. That means you just disturb the input data and observe the changes in the prediction, and then fitting a simple model to these perturbations to explain the local behavior of the model. LIME is particularly useful because it provides specific insights into why a model made a particular prediction, and it can be applied to any black box model. However, the explanations are only locally valid, and the method can be computationally intensive as it requires generating and analyzing many perturbed instances. So the benefit says it offers interpretability, it makes the model, your black box model, more flexible, but the limitations are local validity. Explanations are valid only for the vicinity of the instance being explained, and computationally intensive, it requires generating and analyzing multiple perturbed instances. Now, let me take you to Lime. Just I'll give you some more idea about this. Is it visible to everyone? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Yes.
Sujata, ma'am, I just want to ask one query. Local interpretable models. Sorry, ma'am, to interrupt in between. The third method of model agnostic technique. Can you explain that, ma'am?
Third one, I have not come to that. I just explained the model agnostic technique, the first one. Second one is the Lime. And third one is the model
Lime.
specific.
Ma'am,
local
just the
interpretability.
starting, just the brief first slide.
Model agnostic techniques.
Ma'am.
Model agnostic, about model agnostic.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, model agnostic is designed for particular type of models, and it takes advantage of the unique features. For example, model agnostic. Okay, let me take you to this one. You want to know more about that, huh? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, suppose you want to know about, you have 10 features in your data set. Okay. And you want to know something about, the importance of each of the feature on the model. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Yeah. So if you want to see how what is the influence of each of the feature, and which of the feature has more influence, like your output is depending more on that. Okay. So through this, maybe partial dependence plots, or through permutation importance. Permutation importance will help you to reshuffle you can change the values of the feature, and then you can see how when the changes in the values of the features are happening, how the output being influenced by that. The changes in the output. And similarly, partial dependence plots, that will also help you to the importance of a particular feature on the output. You can just average out all the other feature influence of other features, and can study the the only one of the feature, how important that is, and what range, or how much does it affect the output of the model. You can find that using partial dependence plots, PDP. And feature importance will help you to understand each of the feature, what type of implication they have, importance they have on the output. How much that feature can influence the total output of the model. So all of this, I mean, through these three techniques of model agnostic method, I mean, it has three. I mean, there are many. I have taken only three. You can find some more. Feature importance. This is one technique. Partial dependence plots. This is another technique. Third one is permutation importance. These three techniques will help you. Mostly, you will get the idea about the feature importance on the model output on the model. So this is about your model agnostic technique.
Thank you,
Hello.
ma'am.
Okay. Again, if you have some more question on this, I can discuss after the lecture. Okay. So next one is local interpretability method, LIME. So already I told you what I mean, a brief introduction about LIME. Already I did this one. This LIME is also a model agnostic. Means it can be applied to any machine learning model, any model. So model specific approaches aims to understand the black model machine learning by analyzing the internal components, how they interact. The technique attempts to understand the model by perturbing the input data, samples, and understanding how the predictions change. LIME also assumes a black box machine learning model and investigates the relationship between input and output. It provides local model interpretability and modifies a single data sample by tweaking the feature values and observes the resulting impact on the output. And the output of LIME is a list of explanations reflecting the contribution of each feature to the prediction of a data sample. This provides local interpretability and it also allows to determine which feature changes will have most impact on the prediction. So this is one of the one of the example of LIME and applied to a classic classification problem. Prediction probability, we have if it is edible then 0 and poisonous is a binary problem. 0 is if it is edible and poisonous if it is 1. So now this scholar, I mean, applying this LIME method, you can find here you see odor is foul and 0.26. So it is not 0.26. So that means it is the feature is odor foul, value is true, and similarly gill size is equal to broad 0.13. This is also true. But which one is 0.13 stock surface above ring equal to Selke. This is true. That means for each of the feature, you see, for each of the feature, now you can just find out. You can experiment through this line. You can find their contribution, how much they are contributing, or what is their effect on the total decision making. So you can this LIME only can help you to get this idea. Before this XAI, what we were doing, suppose it is edible or poisonous, so you will get with the decision making the final result either it is edible or poisonous, but getting the contribution of each of the feature on the data output result was very, it was really impossible. So now through this, we can get this kind of information which will help you to interpret the output result in a greater way. Okay. So now we'll come to another one. This is also very popular. SHAP-ly additive explanations. Many of you must have applied this in your in your research. So this SHAP is It's a concept from cooperative game theory and which provides a unified measure of feature importance for individual prediction. It distributes the prediction value among the features based on their contributions. The SAPLI values represent the average contribution of each feature across all possible feature combinations, offering a fair and consistent explanation. SAP is beneficial because it ensures that features contributing more to predictions are given higher importance. However, calculating SAPLI values can be computationally expensive, especially for models with many features, and it assumes that feature contributions are additive. So the benefit is consistency and fairness. It ensures that features contributing more to predictions which have higher importance. That means higher weight value. Fairness, it distributes contributions fairly among features. And the limitation is again complexity. If your data has several features, lot of features, in that case again the complexity will be more. So the SAP application, you may not be you may not get that satisfied result for this. So complexity can be computationally expensive for models with many features, and it assumes additive feature contribution. So now let me take you to the slide. This is an introduction of SAP values and machine learning interpretability. SAPly additive values are a way to explain the output of any machine learning model. It uses a game theoretic approach that measures each player's contribution to the final outcome. In machine learning, each feature is assigned an important value, and we call it as an importance value, representing its contribution to the model's output. Then it calculates SAP values that show how each feature affects each final prediction. So the significance of each feature compared to others and the model's reliance on the interaction between features you could able to compute. SAP values are model agnostic, meaning they can be used to interpret any machine learning model, including linear regression, decision trees, random forest, gradient boosting models, and neural networks. And the properties of SAP are SAP values have several useful properties that make them effective for interpreting models. And as I said, SAP values are additive, which means that the contribution of each feature to the final prediction can be computed independently. Property allows for efficient computation of SAP values, even for high dimensional data sets. Local accuracy, SAP values add up to the difference between the expected model output and the actual output for a given input. This means that SAP values provide an accurate and local interpretation of the model's prediction for a given input. Then SAP values are 0 for missing or irrelevant features for a prediction, and SAP values do not change when the model changes unless the contribution of a feature changes. So this means that SAP values provide a consistent interpretation of the model's behavior, even when the model architecture or parameter changes. Overall, we can say SAP values provide a consistent and objective way to gain insights into how a machine learning model makes predictions and which features have the greatest influence. And application of SAP values, you can apply it for model debugging to know the importance of the feature, anchoring explanations, model summaries, detecting biases, fairness, auditing, regulatory approval. So there are the different way you can apply it, how to implement SAP values in Python. So I think all of you know that. So first you install it, and suppose you have taken a data set. Here I have taken telecom customer churn data set, and the features are all of this. And what is the meaning of the features I have written just and besides the column, and you just call a import random forest classifier model, read the data, and all of you know that after reading, then you can just split the data. Here we have taken test data, 30% test data, and then you upload, get the random forest classifier, and you start predicting. So the setting up SAP explainer, for that, first create an explainer object by providing a random forest classification model, and then calculate SAP value using a test set. So this is the object, explainer object. You define that, you create it, SAP.explainer, CLF, and then SAP values you calculate from the test data, and then the summary plot, display the summary plot using SAP values and testing set. This is the summary plot. Here you can find feature importance of each feature in the model and the results, so that status, complaints, and frequency of use, all of this. But these three features, they play major roles in determining the results. Others, they do not have much importance. So this is how you could able to know what are the impacts of the features, I mean the attributes what you have in the data set, how they contribute, how they are meaningful for the whole problem. And then you can display the summary plot of the label 0. This is the way you can just SAP value you can display. This is the SAP value and this is the feature value, and low, the color of it goes from low to high. So if you look at the feature complaints, you will see that it is mostly high with a negative SAP value. You see in the left hand side, you can see this red color. It means higher complaint counts tend to negatively affect the output. And for level 1, the visualization will be just flipped. Just flip it, you can find the visualization for level 1. And then this is the dependency plot. You just a dependency plot is a type of scatter plot that are affected by a specific feature. So here the subscription length is taken. On average, subscription length have a mostly positive effect on the model. And then force plot, also you can plot this one to get more idea. For the same problem, you can get the idea about customer samples with level 1, so and for level 0. So for both of this, you just see. So you will get, many information, lot of ideas to to make your model more robust, more meaningful. This is decision plot. You can just plot it and get the information. So these are different type of plots. You can plot for different aspect, and that will give you a lot of ideas about your model.